Good morning, people. What's going on? Welcome to the Easy Stream, the Sunday morning Fishroom Hangout stream. We hang out in this fish room, get into all sorts of stuff. We got all sorts of stuff to do today, but let me say hi to people. I see Eduardo. Oh, I hear myself. Turn this down. See Eduardo is the first one in here. Good morning, Eduardo. Said good morning to all that joined the Easy Stream on my bestest friend's birthday. Let's us celebrate a great Sunday. Well, happy birthday to whoever your bestest friend is. I'm not sure. But happy birthday and thanks for being here. 3G, what up? Let's do this. Jenny Lynn, good morning, good morning. Big Bionic Bigfoot, good morning. And he said, Jason, I got the package on Tuesday. Thanks. Right, I saw your email, but then I saw your email that you got it. So congrats, dude. Hope you enjoy it. And thanks for being here. Baffling Creek, what's going on? Good morning, good morning. Merrick T, good morning. Go with the Flow Aquatics. Hey, all. Good morning. Good morning, Richard. Victor C, what up, buddy? Good morning. Thanks for being here. What else we got? Dennis Christensen. Hello, hello. This Sunday morning. Yep. Good morning. Thanks for being here. And Andy Carson is now Andy Carson. You lost the A, or am I losing an A? Depths unknown. Coffee cup filled and ready. Good morning, everyone. I'll be listening while working on stuff before my son gets here. Well, good morning, Andy, and thanks for being here. And enjoy that coffee mug. I guess you got your box. Cool. Everybody should be squared. I got Darlene sent me an email too that she got her box. So everybody got their boxes. Awesome. That's good. No problems. Anyway, what do we got going on? We got a lot. Got a lot of stuff to do. We got to get into it, man. We got to do the old water testing on the 55. We got to do a little maintenance on that. The power head fell off. We'll look at it in a minute. Oh, here. We can look at it right now. Boom. Power head kind of fell off the wall there and has been pointing at the ground and blowing air bubbles and the sand all around, so we're gonna have to fix that. Yeah, well, I guess we're here. Let's do it. We'll just go with the flow. I haven't heard the bot talk this morning, so I'm not sure she's working, so we could do here, let's try this. Speak. Whoops, that's a spec. Got the A. She's not working.
Jenny Lynn said good morning.
Hear it.
Chris's Aquazone said howdy, everyone.
Good morning, Chris. What's going on?
Depths Unknown said to get the bot to read your comments.
That's right. That's right. We're looking at this tank. We're not even looking at me anymore. Good. All right. And you also got, what else you guys can do? You guys can do this fishy thing. Don't forget about fishy. Fishy. Fishy.
That's like lovely, that is.
We definitely got the Blackbeard, the Captain Blackbeard, fighting the battle. We are fighting the battle, man. There's the fishy, along with the captain. All right. And, yeah, you guys know what to do. All right, let's get some water testing going on here. Let me fill these vials. And then we'll get into that while those testers are running. We also have tanks that we got last week from
Vinovsky said good morning, everyone.
Good morning, Vinovsky. Thanks for being here, man. I got a rack. I was gonna build a rack, and then I just I looked around and it figured like a little 3-foot rack would probably do me good. So I got one of those what are those wire mesh racks? They can hold 350 pounds per shelf or something. And, they're only 5 gallons, so it's not like it's a whole lot. You know what I'm saying here? So we'll set that up. We'll get that going.
John McKenzie said, "Good morning, weirdos."
Good morning, weirdo. What's going on, man? Thanks for being here. We're going to do some water testing like we do every week. Just cuz. For science. For science. Now, I've tried to go...
3G said double D racks are fun.
Yeah. Yeah, I could see the fun of that. Funny. But yeah, we'll get, we gotta, I forget what I was gonna say. I don't even know what I was talking about. Oh yeah, we gotta set those up. Maybe we'll probably use those. I think I'm gonna use those for like fry hatching, honestly. That seems like the greatest idea. And then I can use the 10 gallons that I have currently for fry tanks for, I don't know. I guess I'm gonna have some open empty tanks. What's open? Fish today. We'll go online, see what they got. Somebody's got this. He's probably listening. I do need some Siamese algae eaters, right? Aren't we talking about that? Alright, I got the vials. Let's I guess let's do that, and then we'll do the water chain, then we'll get in over here and we'll start doing maintenance while that stuff's ticking. Alright? Alright. Sounds like a plan. Sounds like a plan? Sounds like a plan. Sounds like a plan to me. Cool. Chat die, or is everybody dead? Let's go back over here. Anyway, that's the rack. I also got... Oh shoot.
Bionic Bigfoot said, "Good morning. John McKenzie is the weirdo."
Yes, he is. Yeah, let's move you guys closer. But yes, I don't know if you can see the rack here, but here's it's one of those wire mesh racks, black. Should that be plenty of space? 2, 4. I can hold 6 5s, but only have 5 5s and a 2. But I also have a secondary 2 that's back in the corner. Maybe we can both. We'll figure it out. Whenever we get there, people. I got everything. This whole room's a mess because like I just haven't really done much except for kind of organize. But anyway, the other thing I was gonna say is we need to do. We gotta do a little maintenance on the worm colony. I think I need to divide one or make another couple colonies, especially the white worms. I think I need more white worms. Colony's doing great, but it's time to divide it. So we'll get into that in a little while. I bought brand new coconut fiber, and I soaked it in this bucket all night. Probably have too much water in there. It's actually too wet. I'm gonna have to kind of, maybe let that air out before I put the worms in there, because worms don't like too wet. They like it moist. All right, nitrates.
3G said, "I've ran 6 10 gal on one of those racks."
Nice. I don't think it's wide enough unless you put them long ways, but then you got them sticking out over the lip, because this is only the 36-inch wide one. The 4-foot one would probably do great. 10 gallons. Oh no, he's already awake.
Master of Aquatics. "Just call me Eduardo," said, "Actually at depths unknown. I have 2 bestest friends that share today as their birthday. Carolee and Victor, friends since the 8th grade and the other since 1986.
Wow. 1986, huh? A long time ago there, buddy. But yeah, that's cool. Well, happy birthday to them. Hope you guys are celebrating. Partying, you know? Alright, let's do the nitrates. Add the calibration fluid.
Here comes the rain again, falling on my head like a memory, falling on my head like a new emotion. Pum pum pum, pum pum pum, pum pum pum, pum pum pum.
I gotta get him some new music. He's stuck in a rut. Everybody's gonna be singing that for the rest of the day.
3G said Longway. The way you eat corn?
The long the way you eat.
Fishyman64 said, good morning, everyone.
Good morning, Fishy Bar. What's up, buddy? How you doing, man? All right. Let's do the shake, shake, shake. Shake, shake, shake. Clean off the glass. Put it in there. Press and hold. 7 minutes. Okay. Got bot ticking down the timer. Calibration fluid. Whoops. Hold on. Getting ahead of myself. Gotta turn it on first. Press.
Bionic Bigfoot said, good morning, Fishyman64 Fishy.
Good morning, Fisherman64 Fishy. So these racks, well, this rack of these 5 gallons I'm going to set up. I'm going to have to, I think I'm going to use like, I'm going to cut my water. Kind of do like the, thin it out. If I'm going to hatch eggs in there. Probably would make more sense to make it a little softer. Not so hard. Not as hard as my tap water is, put that way. I think that's a big problem in
Danny
my room
Ken
here.
Aquatics said,
Yo!
morning, Jason.
What's going on? What's going on, Kenny E? I'm assuming that's Kenny E. Never can be too sure, but. What's up, dude? How you doing, man? Shake, shake, shake. Shake, shake, shake. Give it another good shake. Just to make sure everything's dissolved. Good enough. Oh. Okay. Press and hold.
Jenny Lynn said, shake your booty.
Yep. All right. I got 2 timers started. We'll check that out in a minute. What's going on here? Why is this not closing?
Bionic Bigfoot said, hello, Kenny E.
Yeah. Hello, Kenny. All right. First
That's lovely, that is.
Don't you judge. That's going to tick down for a minute here. I'm going to switch cameras back to this one. And we're going to work on this while that's ticking down. We hear an alarm go off, we know to check the numbers. Okay? First thing we do is start the water moving. But I should unplug the filter. I'll make a mess. Okay. Then I gotta fix that error. So let's get water moving.
That's lovely, that is.
Captain, he knows. Someday.
3G said, shagadelic.
Yep. I don't know, man. It seems to, I think with all this maintenance we're putting in this tank here, we're gonna win this battle someday. Get some hands in the tank here, clean off some of this.
Master Aquatics. Just call me Eduardo. Said, Jason, explain this question to me. Why out of 25 plus tanks that I have, one pops out with over 2,400 TDS, not overfed, not overpopulated, and fully planted, filtration working fine?
I would guess that maybe there was something that was added to the tank, like salt, like, aquarium salt, just a dash. That'll actually throw your TDSs way off. And I would, I don't know if that's an accurate number or if it's just that salt conducts a whole lot better and salt water conducts better than normal water, right? So if you add salinity, it definitely jacks up that meter. That's one of the first things I would think about. Maybe there's like some minerals in that water that isn't in the other tank. The other thing could be like something got in that tank, like
miss the bibbiette when it's gone.
Yeah. No, I don't think I will, buddy. We will remember it fondly. I don't know if we miss it. But yeah, that was I would check maybe do some bigger water changes. Maybe it's maybe like something in the tank, like some iron, something mineral, like there's things that can throw off those meters, man. So it could be something that's doing that. You know what I mean? That's kind of what I'm getting at. They're just a tool to kind of give you a glimpse, or try to give you a glimpse of what's happening in your tank. Oh, we got an alarm going off already. Did I just hear that? Yeah, I did. Okay. Hang on, let's get on that a second before I miss that number. Oh! 0.65. All right, let's, what does it say? 0.65. Let's open up the sheet. All the water's changing. Yay. Today is the 8th? 9th? 9th. 6, 9, 20, 24. 065.
Bionic Bigfoot said you need some peroxide bad for that tank.
Bad. Peroxide bad. This one's going to be done in 45 seconds, so I might as well just hang out here for a couple seconds. Oh, hang on a second. I'm going to sneeze. Sorry about that. All right. 15, 17. Nano Garden Guy, good morning. Long Family Shoal, good morning. Anybody else sneak in here while I'm not looking? Jen, you did. Good morning, Jen, you. Fish Dreams is here. Good morning, good morning. Oh, there's the other alarm. Pay attention, pay attention. This is 34.5. It says 0.52. All right, let's take a quick look at this. Sure.
Master Aquatics. Just call me Eduardo said I use RO water in this particular tank. It is a 40 gal Tetras, some small angels. pH is 7.0 and temp is 77 degrees. All other tanks are 120 yo, 300 TDs. Since watching your TDS examples skills.
Yeah, all other tanks are 120 and 220. Yeah, I use RO water in this tank particularly. I don't know, man. I don't know. How big of a tank is it? Something in that tank. Maybe it was one of those tanks that, is it a used tank? Did you get from somebody else? Maybe it's something that, like, somebody put copper in it. Maybe it's still leaching out. That's throwing the TDS as high because copper is a conductor. I don't know. I don't know, dude. I would be concerned about that. Maybe it's plants you got in there. Maybe they're leaching minerals. Like, some plants can, some plants put minerals in the water. Some plants strip minerals from the water. Well, they all strip them, but some put some back, I guess. I don't know. I really don't know. That's a good question, dude. Maybe you should test your TDS meter. All right, so this is what we're at here. We were climbing, now we're a little bit lower,
Master
so
Aquatics, just call me Eduardo, said 40-gal newish tank, not a year old yet. It
interesting.
is not a dirted tank either.
I don't know, man. Maybe it's the foods you're adding or adding something to the tank. Double check what your water. If you're using RO, make sure you check your filters. Maybe some stuff is getting past there. Anyway, I'm back on track here. It looks like I was trying to feed a little bit like more consistent like servings this week. I was doing just 2 scoops of everything, so it seemed to dip a little. Maybe I try and keep that. Maybe feed a little more frozen and live foods. Speaking of that, we got to set up baby brine today because I moved. Go back here. We're done with the testing. I moved. You know, what is it? Last week I set up that refrigerator, or cleaned that freezer out. So I moved all the frozen stuff down here, and I put the brine shrimp eggs in that tank too. So ideally, we could hatch out some brine shrimp or start hatching some. We got to set that up. We need to get back on track with live foods. That's a big thing here. I'm going to clean off these cups. I am going to get that plastic scraper. Oh, little Lily's here. Little Lily. You want to see little Lily? Little Lily's a scaredy cat. Little Lily. Where you going, Lily? She has her chocolate-covered strawberry collar on. Chocolate-covered strawberries. What her color is. Little Lily only comes down here every once in a while. She makes her rounds, though. Alright, clean that a little bit. And this is just going to make a mess in the tank. And probably clog up again, so. Yeah. More plants would be good. Here's part of the problem is like all this that was pushing sand out is now buried the rhizome on like half of these. What do you call this? Crypts. Not that I think it'll be fine, but we don't need that much sticking out, right? That much not sticking out. Better. Yeah, that's about it, man. We're just gonna hopefully that stays on there and stuff's falling off. Do the water change. We also got to do maintenance on like some salt water. The saltwater tank, man, it needs help. Like, well, it needs to be maintained. I also think I have a problem in the saltwater tank. I got to take a look at this. I'm not sure if the anemone is. I saw this last night and it actually stressed me out. Forgot about it until right now. We'll get into that in a little bit. Let's finish. Let's get this done. Let's set up that rack. Put the tanks on the rack.
Thank you, Craig's Catfish Cave, very much for the 10 gifted memberships.
Oh, Greg. Thank you very much, man. I appreciate that. And congrats to everyone who got the gift. It's goes a long way around here, man. It's what we used. I know I talk about this every time, but you know, you never know. Somebody could be lurking. Never been here before. Yeah, the channel members are what fuel this channel. All the money for giveaways, stuff like that. So I appreciate it. It goes a long way around here. If it wasn't for you guys, half of this stuff wouldn't be possible. Or it just wouldn't happen as often, let's put it that way. That's awesome. Alright. Just picking at algae at the moment. I don't even know what I'm doing. I'm just waiting for the water to drain. Ooh, what was that? Is that a fish? No, that's the probe. Okay. We're just slowly pulling some algae out of here. try and get off some of these plants, honestly. Do it, right? Sell bags of BBA to people. Come and get your BBA. Oh, don't pull the plant out. Pull the algae off the plant. There we go. Probably goes a long way. Save that plant.
Bionic Bigfoot said hello at Square Table Degenerates.
Good morning. What's going on, man? Go to it, start hearing this thing sucking air, and then I'll be like, okay. This crouching like this kill my legs though. Stand up. Kill my back for a while.
Master Aquatics. Just call me Eduardo, said Jason. All my TDS equipment and pH and GH and KH monitoring stuffings are also new. And from the test kits, all other tanks also came out great.
I don't know, man. I would start doing, if you're really concerned about it, start doing large volume water changes. Maybe it's hormones that the fish are secreting into the water. Don't know, man. I really don't know. I'm just throwing ideas here. That'd be a mystery to me, then. That'd be something I'd have to be thinking about. Like, if it is really high TDSs, then yeah, maybe you should start doing large water changes. Try to thin that out. I'm concerned about it. Seems like it's affecting the fish, yeah. If it's accurate, I can't imagine it's not affecting the fish, Jesus. Some way, shape, or form. Yeah, I don't know, man. Good questions.
Master Aquatics. Just call me Eduardo, said I typed it in chat. 20%. 3 water changes within a week dropped to 510 or so.
Well, there you go. Something might have gotten in there, too. Like something, I don't know. Who knows? Bug fell in there and died. Hmm. I'm grasping at straws here, man. It's a mystery. All right, we're getting pretty low here. I think we're going to be done with this water change any second. Pull some of this off of this plant. Save it. Boom. Free up this plant, man. It's not good. Oh, there we go. Sucking air. That's the sign.
Master Aquatics. Just call me Eduardo, said I did not lose any fish or plants. Just wanted to know if you had any ideas on what might have happened, only because you kill us each Sunday with your testing for Viagra usage.
Okay. But yes, I mean, I'm just telling you what I think. I mean, I'm just giving ideas, man. I really don't know. That's kind of strange. I've encountered like high TDSs from that. And the only thing I could think of was like salt got added in the water. Otherwise, yeah. They're also, if it's just straight RO, I don't know. There could be like sometimes there's like certain minerals in those TDS meters that will throw those things really high for whatever reason. Even though they might not be, basically it's a false high reading is what I think, but certain minerals will do that though. I don't know, man. Beyond me. Unless you start doing some serious water testing and kind of like, you know, maybe like lab, find out what's in that water. Actual content. All right, let's fill this back up.
Long Family Shoal said, Jason, why not scrape off some BBA above waterline before you refill?
Yeah, I suppose
Master
I probably
Aquatics,
should.
Just Call Me Eduardo said, just wanted to also share that testing your tanks really helps to identify any issues that might pop up. Thank you, Jason.
Yeah, no problem, man. Yeah, I mean, yeah, I recommend testing. One thing I gotta do is I do think I need to adjust this valve, man. This water has been coming out like way cold. Now since spring or summer hit, out of this mixing valve, it's coming out like cold, like straight up cold. I gotta adjust that. Trying to shake off some of this BBA though while I'm here. Get all that Vitus flowing. Got the Vitus. Alright. Yeah, let me tweak this valve just a hair. 68. Oh. Like, a little twinge is always going to send this thing. It's probably going to send it like, 97 coming in there. Gotta give it a few minutes. Or I feel the change. Can feel it. Actually, I can. Oh, yeah. Too warm. Did knock it back down. 12. Started shaking my finger when I stick it in there. Oh, that might be alright. You might be alright with this. It's colder.
Bionic Bigfoot said there's 41 in-house, and if 20 shared, it would helo the channel lots.
Oh, yeah. Feel free to share that out. That'd be great. Share, like, tell your friends, tell your neighbors, tell your enemies. Anything. That would help. Yeah. If you don't know, I just hit 7,000 people here. 7,000 subs this week. That's cool. Promotions help, man. Definitely generate views. And I don't know. Maybe some people have actually come around to the live streams. That'd be cool. I'm gonna keep picking at algae until the tank's full. Oh, dropping a temp. Let me hit that button. Tank is lower than 75. Full. Whoops. Sorry about that. This is about as full as it gets. Leaf. Close this lid. Close that lid. This over here. We don't trip on my face. Pull the camera cords out. That would help too. Do that. Okay. Let's plug in. Power. This is. Dun dun dun. Okay. That's kicking.
Henry Figueroa said, will you make a Fishroom tour?
Sure. I was actually thinking about doing that. Like, it's been a long time, man, since I've done an edited video on my channel. Like, probably like a year now. or more. I've been really slacking on that, but at least as far as like a full length, like not a short. I think I've just done shorts like for a while there. But yeah, we could do a fish room tour today. Might take a little while, but yeah, we should definitely do that. We got to do. Oh yeah, that's the other dude. We got so much to do today. We got to get on it. What was the other thing? Spawning mops, they got to be changed, and we got to get the fish in the tub that's outside, the outdoor tub, which I think we're just gonna put spawning mops in there. So get on to that. Let me it's over here. This can go there for now, and this should go back on my Python protector. Okay. Put this in there for now. Okay. I'm calling that pretty much done. Let me wipe down the glass here. Some of the water off the floor or the shelf. Some water off the tank. And we'll let it hang out.
"3G said, Eduardo, my TDS is 750 plus out the tap, and my tanks run around 550.
Good. Means your plants are consuming a lot of that, right? That's cool, cool, cool. Yeah, there's something weird in my chat, man. My chat just stops working. Last thing in my chat is when I typed fishy. Slow. Alright, here we go. It's all KH, very low GH. Is it KH the probably like a lot of plants don't like KH and that's part of the problem? I think that's part of my problem too, is I got a lot of high KH. I guess you gotta deal with plants that like that. Like Crips seem to do very well in my water.
Master
So
Aquatics.
Anubias.
Just call me Eduardo said, Debs just hit it on the head. Root tabs were placed in that tank. Several, actually. Thank you, Debbie!
There you go. So there was ferts going in that tank. That's a lot. But yeah. Well, if everything seems to be doing okay, then maybe go easier on the root tabs or bury them deeper, or somehow those minerals are leaching out of the soil. If that's the dealio. You didn't mention you fertilized the tank, dude. See what I deal with here? This Debbie's smart enough to figure it out. Okay. Let's move on. I guess what I should do is move this camera over here. Yeah. Got to deal with the whole Patty's tanks. Let's switch the view. Back to that. Camera out the way. Okay. Closer. This, I didn't touch this since last week.
Bionic Bigfoot said, Eduardo, I don't check. I have super soft water. I don't know what my TDS is.
Biomedia. Throw this somewhere. Probably just put this in a sump. I should rinse it. Oh, we'll deal with this later. Important thing right now, I'll set it over here. Last week, went through some of this. We probably used some of this too. There's a lot of check valves, gang valves, airlines, air stones. Yeah, this is actually pretty cool. This is like organized. Organized! Oh, here's a bag. Put the biomedia in that. Silicone in here. Some goodies. Let's, I'm stuck on here. I'm stuck on you. Alright, let's move this over here. Put that biomedia in this mesh bag, and I'm gonna rinse it. So, second, I can do this off camera. You guys can stare at that for a sec. I'm gonna put this in here, try not to spill any of this.
Master Aquatics. Just call me Eduardo said at Bionic Bigfoot we have hard as water. And since watching Jason Vitch and Richardson, I've had to kick up my tank knowledge.
Yeah. Alright. Whoa, whoa, whoa. Lid's open. Lid's open. Didn't tie that up. Alright, I'm just gonna rinse the dust off of this. Let's tie this bag. We don't need to get crazy with a knot here. We're just gonna cinch it up. Okay. Good enough. I'm just gonna stick this in the 125 polish arc sump tank stuff. Yeah. There's the freezer. It's running. It's got brine shrimp and stuff in there, like frozen foods. I'll put this side.
Master
Yay.
Aquatics. Just call me Eduardo said, thank goodness I don't have the crack zone incidents or drop something every stream issues.
I got a belt. My pants are up. We should be good. Let me move this stuff off out of the way. We can set the rack there. I got to clean these tanks yet. Some of them I haven't even touched. Everything's been sitting here for a week. This one's like a brand new tank. Those rimless ones. Oh. Okay. This. Ooh. That fits there kind of nicely. Just gotta make sure it doesn't. Definitely need to level this. This floor is so unlevel. This did get
the
tighter.
Nano Aquarium guy said pants down is for the members only content.
That's right. Alright, I have. This is a small square. Square. These do have little feet. I can adjust. I don't know if I can adjust them as much as I need to, though. We'll see.
Fishyman64 said amen for that because Kraken kills.
Yup. Crack kills, man. Probably gonna need some spacers or whatever. Shims, that's the word. Dunnage. Alright, well, at least it's not rocking around. Now we're at the level this way. So I gotta pull it from there a little bit. This way. A lot bit. Air bit.
Ali Shani said setting up more tanks.
Yep. Hang on. This foot is now too far out, so I need to put shims under it. Let's tighten it up. Let me grab something for that. We used to have little blocks of 4-inch oak, which is great. Like from planks from flooring. I don't know if I have any more of those, or at least any small ones. I just have huge ones. Well, here's some light. Cobwebs off of that.
3G said, did I miss that the tanks are patties? Or
Yeah, these are Patty's tanks. We're going to set it up on this rack. But I need to lift this up. Probably that much, not more. So I will put this more solid. And then I'm not gonna kick either. Trying to get a little level going here. At least somewhat level, you know. I can deal with like slightly off level. Actually, that's pretty good. Front to back, that's pretty close. Front can go a little higher. I think. Means you can probably push this back a little. Now that we're closer to being level that way. Oops.
Alishan said, looks like Metro shelves. Is the stand from our patty also?
No, I just got this stand. And I had the box
Master
just through the
Aquatics,
back
just call me
upstairs. I don't remember
Eduardo,
what I got.
said Jason. Can we offer up some fish to add to Patty's tanks? Something she would be remembered by? Oh.
Well,
Digimon64 said, Jazrin, where did you get that rack from?
I got it on Amazon.
3G said it's
But-
good the tanks are tiny.
Yeah, they're tiny tanks, right? I think we're pretty much, maybe we're a little too far forward now, so let me bring this back down. That's good. Adjust this leg here, because this one's now off the ground slightly. It's fine. That's stable. Go that way. Very close. Very close. A little higher on this side, and we should be good.
Big Steve's Glassbox Creations said, Woo-tass up, fishy folks!
What up? What up? All right, that's level. It's close enough. Pull off. Side's a little low.
Fisherman64 said Patty had 2 racks like that.
She did, I know, and but at the end of that day, man, we were all just so tired. I wasn't even gonna squabble about it. I think this thing cost me like $40, $50. Yeah. That's the problem. Hang on. That stupid foot is like in the back there. I need more shims. Foot is. It's all the way out. And there's
Master Aquatics, just call me Eduardo, said Rachel sounds a tad chilled. Did you give her some tranquilizers, Jason?
Clearly not. Clearly I did not. So. Well, here's one of these oak planks. We might have to get creative. This might be a better option. Because this sits up just a tad higher, which is kind of what we need. Alright, let's get rid of this plywood. The foot just fell off because it was so far out. See what I'm talking about? Let's tighten this in a little. It's here. There. I need to put a mark on this. I gotta cut this piece, which should be easy to do as soon as I find a pencil.
Master Aquatics. Just call me Eduardo, said we can chat later if you wish about the question I asked.
Yeah, well, my original goal was to use these for fry hatching, and does it make more sense to use the smaller tanks, and then I can just fill the tanks that I was using
Big
for fry
Steve's
hatching with
Glassbox
other
Creations
stuff.
said, how's the BBA farm doing, Jason?
Oh, farming away, buddy. It's an honest living. Alright, we are going to make a noise. So I'm going to mute myself real quick while I cut this.
Fishyman64 said Patty's two bettas I got are beautiful.
Yeah. I'm going to have to fix this. Sweep this up and just create a bunch of sawdust. The smell of oak. Burning. Cutting oak. Smell, man. You know you're alive.
3G said, dude, it's not a pyramid.
What do you mean? I'm not building it forever. I'm just trying to level it. That's how unlevel my floor is, man. It drops like inches over like a span of 3 feet. My theory is this was a dirt floor at one point. Ooh, that's real close. That actually might be good. Wow. Alright, we just have to stabilize one of these legs because it's got a little shimmy to it. This way. Oh, this is good. Wow. Alright, one of these
Alician
legs.
AS said we need a name for Jason's BBA farm. I suggest Beatrice.
What? Alright, that's good, man. That's good. I think we're good with this. Cool. Relatively maintained. Look at that. Never mind, the fish is fine. The anemone was, I don't know what it was doing. I guess it was just trying to reach into something. But it was stuck. Okay. I think if my calculations are correct, should be able to get 2 tanks side by side. Can. Perfect. Gives me a little room front to back. I'll put the rimless ones up top.
Victor C said, will the pet cat make an appearance?
You just missed Lily. She was here.
Alishon E said, BB Acres, Rachel.
BB Acres. That's actually pretty funny. BB Acres. Welcome to the BB Acres. Should tie this off to something. Are we right there? Maybe get some weight on this over here. Still got this one. Holy crap, is that fish huge? I guess she might be egg bound, something? I don't know what's up. We gotta look at that. And then the 2 gallons. There's a little 1, 2 here. Just to go down below. Yeah, we can do the 2s long ways. Look at this. See that? Can you see that? No, you can't. No, you should be able to. And I do have another 2-gallon tank right here that I bought a while ago. Ow! And just never did anything with. That is like an emergency, but I was going to do something. I forgot what I was going to do, and then I never did it. And it just sat here. Cool. Whether we need 5 of them down there is another story. Found a skewer. Not entirely sure what this is. I think this is for a plant.
Alishon S said killie tanks.
Killie tanks. There's an idea.
Henry
Never done the
Figueroa
killie
said we
things.
need more aquariums.
Yeah, you're not wrong. Alright, let's put the saw away. Put the battery away. Put this plywood away. Let's put that piece there. Where are we at? Okay. Oh, wait. How did I miss this tank? I guess I forgot about this one. Had it set on the side there. Well, then this works out perfectly. Look at that.
Select Pet said, welcome all to BB Acres, where the algae depth is unknown.
That's right. Welcome, welcome.
Master Aquatics. Just call me Eduardo said Jason love where you place the freight. Visually accessible for all to see where you keep your beers.
That's right. Except there's no beers in there. There's only just frozen worms. Or mysis and other shrimps.
3G said I never thought I would say this to a man. Nice rack, DG.
Thanks, man. Thanks. Okay, so what we got to do here now? I guess one of the things is like I supplemented the air. I'm gonna move you guys in this fish room. We talked about. I did this. This was a while ago. I was running the USB air pump, pickle pump things on these tanks, but then they were unreliable. So I switched to this thing I had sitting around. This is one of these piston pumps, I think. These things run hot, so be careful in touching them. They also run loud. However, it's not too bad in this room. Like, I'm sure you can hear it, right? But it's not like overly loud. And it's powering these 8 tanks, 4 and 4, right, on that rack going that way. However, I'm only using like 2 of the gang valves. And this thing punches out a lot of air, and I think those valves are actually kind of not even entirely open. At least some of them aren't. Yeah, it's all kind of finagled.
64 said Jazz Wren keeps his worm in the freezer.
Keep it fresh. Alright, so I think I should clean out some of these tanks, man. These are grody. Alright. So let's take this off. We're going to need this too, because this is like a thing to support the lids. Lids on these tanks. But the lids were just like a hair too short, because there's no rim. Actually, I think there should be 2 of these things in. So, we do that. Ooh, don't do that. This might not be the lid for this tank. We'll figure this out. This is a Marineland. We got lights. These are USB lights, and there's a USB plug right there, so we could work on that. This is going to be a little bit here, guys. We're going to be here for a minute. So, I guess maybe take this gravel out, rinse it, and reuse it? I don't see why we can't reuse the gravel. Not grody at all. Maybe dump this in a bucket, clean the tank, clean the gravel, or just keep the gravel in the bucket till we're ready and we can kind of spread it. I don't know, what do you think? Use the gravel and just let them be bare bottom. If they're gonna be bare bottom, I should probably put something underneath. I'm gonna start cleaning this lid. I should put a lot of this stuff right there. We need opinions here, people. Maybe we should take a poll. Reuse gravel, bare bottom, do something else, escape them. But they're just little, they're gonna be fry hatching tanks.
64 said one of those tanks was mine. Master Aquatics, just call me Eduardo said I just heard you went to the Amazon to get that stand. Yep. Brazil's side, right? Lowell bare bottoms, eh?
I'll clean the lid. I have to use some glue gun. I got the sticker off. Doesn't look much better.
Kalish said, "Good morning, Jason." Hello,
yo,
wonderful
Kalish.
peoples.
What's going on? I'm not gonna go this way real quick. Let's move that way. All right, I thought the towel was over here, but apparently I'm wrong. I guess we'll do this one tank at a time, right? Here, let's do a poll on what we should do with this gravel.
Big Steve's Glassbox Creation said, "I love a good bare bottom." Wait, he's talking about something else.
Or am I? All right. Here, let's do a poll. That. Bear with me here a sec, folks.
Fishymon64 said, "I wonder if Maria got rid of those other tanks."
I don't. Yeah, she had a lot, man. I wonder if anybody could talk to her. That's interesting. Good question. Ask her. All right, start a poll.
Master Aquatics, just call me Eduardo, said, with so many sexual innuendos being presented, I feel Patty is within our presence.
Yeah, right.
Elaine said, support in the center so the top doesn't fall in. I love it. Does anyone know where I can get them?
I don't.
Rose said, I wish I lived
Oops.
close to get some of Patty aquariums.
Yeah. All right, here we go. There you go. Should we reuse the gravel? Should we use different stuff? Should we just go bare? Go bare bottom. But in the meantime, I'm going to start cleaning some of this stuff out. Probably should get a little bit of water in this. Facilitate. Lubricate.
Earth 3G said, packing a bowl for Patty.
Here you go. Oh, my nose smells so itchy. Either way, I'm cleaning this out. This gravel. Oh shit. Whoops, pardon my French, I just spilled gravel on the ground. Let me get this water hose out of there. Bring it over towards me. This might come in handy over here.
Alishan said, keep Patty's gravel in at least one tank.
Yeah, we can do that. Oh, I'm making more of a mess than anything. Jesus. I'm like slopping water everywhere.
Fishyman64 said, Jazzy, you should call that rack Patty's Corner.
Patty's Corner. There you go.
Bionic Bigfoot said, smoking a bowl for Patty.
There you go. Fire one up, pour some out, whatever you want to do. I'm down with it. All right, gravel's out. Let me rinse this. Let me wash this. Let me get a good scrubbing. Itch my nose.
3G said, keep it all, it's all part of Patty.
I know, but you know, sometimes you
Victor
just gotta
C
move
said,
on
those
in
sharks
life.
look great, Jason.
Thanks. Wallace? Yeah, they're doing good, man. You know, sometimes you can't just live in the past, people. You gotta move on. Like, I understand paying, respects to Patty and all this stuff. She's definitely a friend of mine, but at the end of the day, I can't be beholden what somebody else would want. I gotta live my own life. And it was, the fact that I got like all these things from her, she should be happy enough. Damn it. Leave me alone, Patty. Wow, that's hot. Wrong water. Scrub the outside real quick. Oh. Probably could clean this a little bit better, but whatever. We're not gonna get crazy here. All right, one tank.
Master Aquatics. Just call me Eduardo, said Debbie. I just dissolved 3 root tabs in a 5-gal tank, checked TTs first before adding the tabs 110 TDs, after that adding them 1100 TIs.
There you
Test
go.
proved it.
There you go, Eduardo. Science. What did I do with that little plastic strip? Didn't I set it somewhere?
Fishyman64 said Patty will haunt you if you don't keep it all.
What did I do with that little plastic strip? Put it. It's over here. What did I do with it? Here. There. I don't know what I did with it. It's gotta be around here somewhere.
Craig's Catfish Cave said I washed my rocks in boiling water.
Mm-hmm. It's probably a good idea, man.
Master Aquatics. Just call me Eduardo said. Thank you again, Debbie, for that awesome observation. Gave me a huge relief.
There you go. Perfect. Discoveries made. Science. Observation. I love it. Alright, this one's relatively clean. Just gotta clean the dust. Here's some more of these clips. Let me put these somewhere I'm not gonna forget where I put them.
Wouldn't want you to linger, but she will haunt anyway.
That's right. Patty's gonna do what Patty's gonna do.
Said she will pull your toes at night while you sleep.
Okay. Here's the lid. These clips. I don't know what I did with that long one though. I set it somewhere. It's gotta be around
3G said
here.
I washed my rocks in the shower.
There you go. Shower with your rocks. Clean this tank. Then we got 2 clean-ish. I mean, by clean I mean I'm just trying to like get the grub out from them. So obviously not clean. It's not sterile by any means. I could clean it a lot better, I guess. Duckweed stuck to the lids, all dried out. Oh my god, I'm splashing water everywhere. Getting myself soaked.
Victor C said, Jason, those fillies.
Oh yeah? What about them? They doing their thing? Can't complain. Can't complain. That's the lid. Turn the water off a second. Let's get this lid here. Lid is far from perfect. Oh, there's a crack in this glass. Interesting. Unless I just did that. Noticed it. Should be fine. Alright. Let's move on. Finish cleaning this out. I keep slopping water all over myself. This is a very juicy stream today. Like old tank water. Oh my god, my nose.
Craig's Catfish Cave said, what are you putting in this tank depths?
I think, well, I'm still up in the air about that, but I think at least a few of these are going to end up being fry hatching tanks. For my pseudos. You know, these would be perfect. Perfect small little tanks to hatch some fry out in. And then I could free up the 10 gallons that I was currently doing that in for some other stuff. which we could figure that out later. Or over time, you know? There's that. These two tanks. I guess I should clean those too.
Master Aquatics. Just call me, Eduardo said. By the way, Jason, I have decided to redo many of my tanks thanks to your excellent advice. I'm only on vacation for another 45 days, so might as well keep busy.
Yeah, you might ask well. Ask well, Edwin.
Select Pet
Ask
said,
well.
I bet BBA will go in those tanks.
Yeah, maybe. Maybe. We could try not to. All right, here's a clip. Here's a clip. I don't know exactly what these clips do. I think they're for lights. Duckweed. Duckweed. Let's go and set the clip there. There, that's not gonna work. Boom, boom. Boom. Whoops, this is going backwards. I don't know what's up with this. We gotta figure this out. That ain't gonna work. Not that way.
3G, said DG, dying to put his BBA substrate in Patty's tanks. She wouldn't approve.
She would love it. This is janky. Definitely janky. This is sort of
Master Aquatics, just call me Eduardo, said I believe Patty would be honored if Jason's BBA is added to her tanks.
I mean, it's good. It's kind of sketchy. Oh yeah, definitely sketchy. Let's not do that. Let's just set that there. We'll figure that out later. We need to keep moving. This tank, it just needs to be rinsed. This has got to. Let's just rinse this. It's relatively clean. Do. So rinse. We'll do the lid separate. The tank first. And then get a little
3G
scrubbing over once.
Spreading his seed.
Alright, that's the tank. Enough on that. Oy.
Master Aquatics, just call me Eduardo, said yes. Greg, exactly.
Easy now.
Skull Aquatics said, Jason, I have more of those clips if you want them.
Yeah, alright, maybe. I mean, I don't even know what they're for yet at the moment or how to work them. So we gotta get this out of here.
Here comes the rain again, falling on my head like a memory, falling on my head like a new emotion. Pum pum pum, pum pum pum, pum pum pum, pum pum pum.
There you go. Alright. And this lid, this is back already. This is one of those lids I didn't clean the other one yet. Let me clean that real quick. Stay here. And I can dump out that gravel. Clean that tank.
Fishyman64 said pum 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 pum.
Pum. There you go. They should have lids, man. These lids are cool. These are usually the hardest things to get. For now, they all seem to be the same marine lid. Oy. All right, let's do the gravel. I wonder if I just did this. Maybe just keep that. Oh, no. We'll try it. Try not to make a mess. Let's do that one. I'll have partial success. I only spilled all over the floor this time. All rocks to one side.
Fishymon64 said, well, you could have taken all the lids to Mass.
I mean, I took all the lids I needed.
Master Aquatics, just call me Eduardo said, please hit the like button when you get a chance. Thank you.
I wouldn't mind that either, Eduardo. I appreciate it. Oh, that should be good. That should be good. Still more water. Oh no. What'd I do? Idiot. Open it instead of close it. Alright. Gravel's out. Now we just need to clean. Scrub this one. There's got duckweed all over it. Dried out. Dried out duckweed. Set these tanks. Light goes on.
Fisherman64 said, Edward, you're not the boss of me. Don't tell me what to do.
Yeah, Eduardo. Yeah, Eddie. Leave him alone, Eddie. Tape on this.
Victor C said, like to.
Thanks, man. Appreciate that. The more likes, the better. If anybody wants to share this, that'd be great too. I don't even know. Whatever you do your thing on, man. Do it. Ooh. Don't break any tanks, man. I guess. We're not going to get it too perfect. Nor do I think we need to. Probably some still beneficial bacteria in here from when they were set up a week ago. I mean, sure, they're probably not doing great, but the gravel is still wet. Can't imagine everything's dead. Bacteria is one of those things that tends to cling on. Alright, where are we at? Oh, we're too close here. Let's move back. Alright, we only really have one more tank with gravel in it, and then that's all
Master
just a matter
Aquatics. Just call me
things
Eduardo.
out.
Said, listen, freak TikTok, show off commentator. I hit like on all your shots. You welcome.
Welcome, yo. Beta logs, little plastic plants. Ooh, what was that?
Fishymon64 said, Jazren washing his rocks off.
Oh. Alright, let's see. I don't need this little mushroom looking thingy. It's better. This is like a ceramic log. Keep that. Keep this little filter. Those little plastic plants though, they gotta go. They gotta go. I got too many of them. There.
Jen Yu said, those Bala sharks look bigger.
Yeah, they're getting big, huh? Like that one right there in the corner. Oh my god. That's the big boy. Definitely big. They're doing good in that tank. I think like once I put them in that tank, they were like, oh wow. Now we can get big. Alright, let's dump this gravel out, clean this little 2-gallon tank. And all we have to do is dealing with the gravel. Set that lid there real quick.
Fishyman64 said Jazzy J used the plastic plants as well.
Yeah, maybe. I mean, I have a ton of plastic plants, but yeah. I guess it depends on what you're using them for. Like, these are obviously tanks you had fish in, like bettas and stuff, and guppies.
Skull Aquatics said now it is time for an even bigger tank.
Yeah. Probably ain't wrong about that, dude. Oh no. Let's oh no, I'm like fixing to break this thing. I don't care what it is. Oh. Alright.
Master Aquatics, just call me Eduardo said for your black moor scully.
Black moors. Nice.
Henry Figueroa said, what's the biggest aquarium you have?
Is that 125 that the Bala sharks are in? That's the biggest one I have. I have one 125, 275s? 275s, a 55,
Fisherman64 said,
a 40 breeder. Yeah. Getting out of that one, are you? Yeah, what is that? 40, there's a 40 breeder, 33 long, and then 29s. And, oh no, there's a 90. Forgot about the knife. 275s, a 90 gallon. I swindled out of somebody. Well, I have the 125, 270. Start from the top. 125, a 90, 275s, a 55, a 40 breeder, 33 long, and then a bunch 429s, 420s, a bunch of 10s, a bunch of 5s now. It is all over this lid, man. Definitely some weird stuff on here. Bear with me. That's probably loud, but at least not getting soaked like I am. Alright. Good enough. Good enough. Oh, the possibilities here. I like this. Let's sit them on the side. These two just need to get rinsed. Here's well, this lid needs to get cleaned. Take this out.
Fishyman64 said in his partridge in a pear tree.
Yeah.
Master Aquatics, just call me Eduardo, said Skull, I would love to know how to get me some too from Jeff Kane. You rascal!
You rascal. Oh. Clean this one out. It's got like weeds and grit and ooh, broken lid. No, did not break. Thank God. All right, we're nearing the end here, guys. At least of this part. You're gonna have them cleaned-ish, and in a spot-ish. And I guess we're gonna worry about setting them up like in a bit here. Getting water and air in them. Heat's gonna be another issue. I'm not sure. Maybe just work on making the room. Maybe I'll work on heating the room. That would go a long way, actually. Probably just saving energy. Oh, right in the eye. Kind of like fish water in your eye. That's right.
FishyMon64 said that many tanks time to heat the room, not the tanks.
Yeah, exactly. I'll keep the heaters I have just as like emergency, or some tanks need to be warmer, like the bed isn't. It should probably be warmer than the room. But the room is heated, or at least climate controlled. All right, let's rinse this out. I'm just gonna do that lid, and all the tanks are ready to go. At least rudimentary ready to go. This one's never actually been used, so this thing over here is just dust. And it is going to take a little bit of time because this lid is covered in duckweed. Dried up duckweed.
Victor C. Said Jason with a full body workout today.
Yeah, really, dude. You ain't wrong, man. All right. It. I still haven't found that little plastic thing. Lid. So I should do.
Oink Master Supreme
Yo.
forever said, "Good morning" at Jason when referring to favorite and least favorite fish you've kept. Do have a "yes, can't get enough of this one" and a "oh hell no, never keeping this fool fish again."
Yeah.
FishyMon64
I think we all have
said
those
he
now.
got a whole body workout last Saturday.
Yeah, how about that? Let me take care of this gravel water real quick. But least favorite and most favorite that I can't get enough of. I mean, you know me, I'm into my pseudos, so I definitely kind of been cool with them. I would like to get more of those. Things I won't keep again. I'm not a big fan of mollies. Not a big fan of swordtails, that stuff. But I don't fault anybody for keeping them. Just, I don't know if there's actually a fish I wouldn't keep again. Stuff I'm just not into. Yeah, I've never been one of those molly dudes. I don't know why.
Master Aquatics, just call me Eduardo, said Skull. I hope they turn out to be pole dancing black Moors.
Right. I'm just rinsing this gravel out. Just trying to get like the gunk out of it. That way it's not going to sit here in nasty water forever. Spin around. Clean all the plants out of it. Actually, that's pretty good. I don't know. How about you guys? You guys got any fish you will never keep again?
Oink Master Supreme Forever said good morning, everyone.
Good morning. Thanks for being here. That's a good question. I never thought about it.
Fisherman64 said Jazren.
Siamese
I
algae
never
eaters
took
I'll probably
Molly. I
never
find
keep
that
again.
hard to believe.
They didn't call it that back then. My time was something else. No. Siamese algae eaters. Those guys, I had one of them once. The guy was a total D-bag. So he had to go. You know? Totally had to go. Alright. What do we got here?
Master Aquatics. Just call me Eduardo said I am super surprised. Fisherman72 Sizzant create a TikTok short showing Jason have a workout last week.
Yeah. I don't think anybody was in the mood for that. Alright.
Craig's Catfish Cave said I'm scared of them racks. I had them before and felt like the plastic shims where dicey do you have pins in them or anything?
Oh yeah, those. As far as the lid things go, I don't know how those work or how they were set up or whatever. And I still don't know what I did with the one that I just had. The one that was on the corner. I had it in my hand. I was standing over there. Like, I didn't do anything with it, right? I would have set it down somewhere. It's probably sitting right in front of me on a thing, because that's what I typically do, is just set it down and be like, oh, why can't you find this? But I don't know what to do with it. Check my pockets. It wouldn't be the first time I did that. Oh,
Master Aquatics, just call me Eduardo said it is
over
between
here.
the tanks, Jason.
Is it?
Fishyman64 said it was a crafty day in more ways than one wink wink.
What do you mean in between the tanks? What tanks? What tanks, man? On this rack? Am I not seeing it? I feel like I would have seen it. Set it down here. It could not have gone very far. Like, I lost it while I was standing in the spot, right? I don't think I moved much. Actually, we could do this lighting. That would probably be a good idea. What time is it? Where is my phone? There it is. All right, we got some time. Smoking a bowl for Patty. See, my chat might see. My phone gets weird. My chat dies a lot on my phone. Unless I constantly interact with
Whip's
it.
World said the Siamese algae eaters can be a little douchey, but the Chinese algae eaters are the true a-holes of the algae eaters. Also, hello, Mr. Jason, and all you beautiful people.
Wow.
Kalish said, did Rachel just censor fisherman?
Maybe. What did he say? She does have a bad word filter on her. Supposed to, anyway.
Master Aquatics, just call me Eduardo, said near the tanks, or you just moved it to the sink when you rinsed them.
I'll check there. Not seeing it. How can I lose? This is what boggles my mind. I swear to God. You were all standing there watching me. I should almost rewind my stream to see what the hell I did with it. You know me, dumbass me, just set it on something, right? Somewhere, some way, shape, or
Coral
form.
Works said, did you check your back pocket?
I
No,
did.
not that one. The meat pocket.
Jesus.
Fishyman64 said, crafty.
Crafty.
Craig's Catfish Cave said, Aussie, oi, oi, oi.
Oi, oi, oi. Alright, we got some lights. I didn't lose my phone, Jenny. That's
Bionic
funny.
Bigfoot said, hello, Whip's World.
I lost the... What's up, Bionic? Or Whip's World. Ah, I'm losing my mind
Master
here.
Aquatics, just call me Eduardo said, maybe inside the tank where you place the lids.
Here's an idea. Right there. Right there. Nope. Nope. Did it fall? Nope. Hang on, I gotta answer this. Yeah, it's my, this one's coming.
Fishyman64 said she is censoring me.
Uh-oh. She probably deserved it. Hold on.
Alishan as said I have a plastic Metro shelf rack that is 4 feet, 3 levels. I have a 20L/10G on one level and a 33 on a other. Those plastic sleeves are rock solid. Henry Figueroa said I took it when you were not looking.
Okay, I did not lose my phone. So we go over this. I lost the plastic piece that holds the lid on. My wife was calling me like, "I'm just helping you find your phone." I'm like, I didn't lose my phone. All right, we could put a light here. Well, how many lights do I have? I got the light. We're just gonna keep going here, and we're gonna worry about that plastic piece later, okay? I'm sure it's gonna turn up. I can't have gone anywhere, like very far. Did it have? All right, we got 2 lights, 3 lights.
Master Aquatics, just call me Eduardo said, maybe you placed it where you got the lids from?
Maybe.
Fisherman64 said those racks are rated for a lot of weight.
$350 a shelf is what the
Catfish
spec
Cave
said.
don't make me unplug you.
Don't make me unplug you. Right, this is like 1 light with 2, so we'll set this aside for now. This is also a different style light. This is the same as that, so this is 4
Oinkmaster
lights.
Supreme forever said I would never keep a full-grown common pleco or convict again. They were both donated to me when I first became a fish keeper, so at least I can say I didn't waste adoption funds on them.
Cool. Hang on, guys. Alright. Sorry about that. Okay. Yeah, common plecos. I have a self-in pleco, which apparently gets just as big as they get, I guess. Well, maybe not as big, but they do get big. And luckily I got a tank big enough for him, but he's a cool fish. But common plecos, yeah, I don't know. I don't know about them. Okay, so we got 4 of those lights, and then we got 1 of these lights that's daisy chained. And I believe there is a way to daisy chain these lights, but I don't have. I think these just pull out. There's a way to
Horrorworks said,
make this
hey,
work.
you go hit that like button, you numbskull. Robert
Yeah,
said,
yeah,
how many
you.
tanks are up to now?
Oh God, we haven't even gotten there yet, Robert. I don't want to count until we get these up and moving. All right. So I was at 30, I think 30, and this is gonna add like 6 or 7. So simple math, which I can't do. All right, we could do 1, 2. Maybe we do. Got 4 of these, so maybe we do 1, 2, 3, 4. Do the chained one on the bottom. Not a bad idea. And these are, what's cool about these are all USB, and I have a USB outlet right there that has 10 outlets. So these are all low voltage lights. I used to have lights kind of like this from, I got them, these might actually be from the same place, IKEA. They seem very similar. I had lights like this, and they were great for growing like moss, stuff like that. Guppy grass, like stuff would grow in it, like low light plants would do great in that stuff. Awesome. All right. That, and then we would do this double one for the bottom. It's quite a lot of space here. We probably don't need this.
Fishyman64 said you do that voodoo that you do so well.
Voodoo? You do. Do what? Voodoo. You do? Power the babe. Yeah. Let's put this together. Yep, cool. Now we made that shorter. We would do this one on the bottom. Are these magnetic? These are magnetic, I think. They're strong enough magnets that they can just hold themselves. Yeah. Oh. Yeah, they kind of are. Maybe not that strong. Wait, the magnet. Here's the magnet. Oh, I think that's the problem. Is one of the magnets is touching while the other one isn't, so. Angle? Get it in the right spot, they'll stay. Very, very easily knocked down, so. Probably have to secure that with some zip ties. We should do that first. Not a bad idea. Not a bad idea. What do you think? Do this on the bottom rack. I'm just gonna put them on like the ceiling or the whatever at the top.
Coral Werks said sweet dreams are made of these. Kirk has a mind that disagrees.
I called you. Ah, no worries, Jenny. You're not the only one thought I was looking for my phone. Oh, I appreciate it though. Still don't know what I did with that thing. All right, anyway, let's get this out of here. One of the great mysteries of life.
Fishyman64 said zip tie zip head.
Zip tie.
Mr. Aquatics, just call me Eduardo.
Can you see this?
Good
No.
question for chat. How many of you have tanks in your bedrooms?
Ooh. I used to have a tank in my bedroom. I grew out of that. I don't know what it is. I wouldn't say I grew out of it. I don't know. Nah, it's not. I don't do it anymore. Put it that way. It keeps me awake. I don't know, I get weird about. I don't know. I just think there's like, I get some sort of disease from breathing in the fish.
Oink Master Supreme forever said I do.
Yeah. I mean, I used to. I just figured I should probably stop doing that. I don't even know if there's anything to that, but all right, we're gonna do it here. I think that's probably good. Pretty much just over both tanks. Then we can secure the extra wireage. Or since the thing is right there, maybe since we have extra wire, that way.
Fishyman64 said the question is, how many of you have a fish tank in your bathroom?
In your bathroom? No, that's a good question. A bathroom fish tank. Yeah,
Henry Figueroa said I had 55 aquariums in my bedroom, and now I have two 180-gallon aquariums in my room.
I don't know. See, I couldn't sleep with that, man. First of all, I'm a horrible sleeper to begin with. So, oh, guess what I found? Apparently, I went in this room with that stupid bracket because I just found it. Idiot. What am I looking for? Zip ties.
Bionic Bigfoot said I got 3 in my bedroom and 2 in the bathroom, a 29 and a 3-gallon.
Sweet. All right, where are the zip ties? Right here. Okay. I'm looking in the wrong spot. That's why. Yeah, I might as well get my little clippy. Make this look nice and neat. Neatish. Not janky, not too janky, not incredibly janky. And honestly, come to think of it, we could be more power efficient too.
Kalish said
Because
just one tank in the bedroom. Kid has 2 in her room.
nice. I used to have in the bedroom, like I said, I couldn't sleep. I'm a horrible sleeper. I toss and turn all night long, no matter what. I don't need anything to wake me up more than it is. I turn so much I shred my
Fishyman64
sheets.
said, I keep fish in my toilet bowl, but I keep losing them.
Yeah. All right. So I was thinking, but I don't think I have the adapter to go from that to that. Do I? No, this is a different light. All right. That's right. That's right. That's why we can't do it. Okay. So we were gonna spin this way.
Whips World said, so as most of you know, I am live plant challenged. The only tank I've been able to not kill them is a 14-gallon rimless cube, which is leaking
Excuse
now.
me.
I bought a 32-gallon to replace it. Koro Works said, back when I used a CPAP machine, I had that hooked to the turtle tank.
You got better, right? That sounds gross, man. Breathing in turtle water. Ooh, I don't know what I just heard, but we just and I don't think you just heard that. Hopefully you didn't. Is this gonna be this, or I'm gonna have to play with this light? No, that works. Cool. Really, all we kind of need is just a little something to hold it. Let's get the other one down. Ah! Okay, I guess I didn't have it on. Okay, need to. All right. Is that? Okay. We gotta double them up.
Here comes the rain again, falling on my head like a memory, falling on my head like a new emotion. Pum pum pum, pum pum pum, pum pum pum, pum pum pum.
That's right. Don't you forget it. Oh no. That's kind of start with that. I don't know where the piece of it is. I gotta get off. Okay.
Whips World said now I have to transfer substrate and plants over, and I know it'll all go sideways and everything will die on me. What advice do you have for me to avoid that scenario?
Oh. Well, let me go back and double read the question here, make sure I'm answering what you're asking me. All right, did you see that twice? You typed that twice? Okay, yeah. Oh yeah, because yeah, you're in like a 30-second cooldown between speaks. Okay. As most of you know, I am live pant challenged. The only tank I've been able to not kill them in is 14-gallon rimless cube, which is now leaking. Okay, well, what are you doing in that rimless cube? Like the substrate and stuff like that. What kind? I mean, I would try to mimic exactly what you got going on there. That's a, maybe even like use the stuff you got going on there. Pull the plants out gently. Try not to destroy any of the roots. This is, well, you know what? Let me, before I finish tight tweak.
Bionic Bigfoot said, who has pothos growing out of your fish tanks?
I do. Let's get this all up and then we'll worry about cutting and tightening. So yeah, Whip, I would do that. I would take the plants out as gently as possible. Try to keep the same light or similar. I mean, if you're changing the lighting too, then things are gonna be then everything's off, dude. You know, it's not like I'm the greatest at growing plants. I can grow blackbeard algae. I can help you out with that. I mean, I grow like the simple stuff like Anubias
Fisherman64
and,
said Jazren is
and
live
Crips.
plant challenged himself.
Yes, yeah, exactly. Kirk knows. Might be asking the wrong dude. One of those, what's your plants kind of questions.
A Winkmaster Supreme forever said, how many people in chat had a waterbed back in the day and said to
Oh, dude.
themselves, well, it does hold water. Oh no, what am I thinking? It's okay, you can admit these thoughts among your fishy friends.
I did have a waterbed back in the day. Oh. You know when I can't find the brace again? You know why? Because it's here. We're just going to put it in the tank. There you go. All right. I think that's pretty good there. So maybe we cinch that up a little. Doesn't have to be tight, just enough to fall in. And pull this cord that way. Side the cord.
Bionic Bigfoot said my pothos are about 50 or more feet long.
Nice. I have some pretty long ones that I didn't realize were growing, but they're growing behind that rack. There's a sump on the tank there, and I got some pothos sticking out of it.
Fishyman64 said waterbed equals motion in the ocean.
Ocean of the motion. Motion of the ocean. Ocean of the motion. Motion of the ocean. Alright, and this can go to the plug. Have this pretty much wired, right? Ties to, or twist ties.
Whip's World said an inch of fluval stratum and capped with 2 inches of top fin black sand.
Do the exact same thing.
The same substrate, but I'm not sure I'll be a blento separate.
A blento what? I mean, I would recommend doing the same thing that you have been doing. I don't know if there's a timer on this, but this can get brighter. Dimmer, cool. Ooh, colors. Interesting. How many colors this is? All right, two. I'll keep it on for now, right? Cool. That works, right? Shabby for 5 volts. Honestly. Spin that way, so the tank doesn't rest on that. The little, whatever that locking mechanism
Master
is on the
Aquatics.
zip ties.
Just call me Eduardo, said Jason. I use the OSE filter in the 55 gal tank in the bedroom. No sound at all except when the fish are mating. Fishyman64 said if you say so.
If I say so. All right, I'm just going to trim off sniglets here.
Salient Aquatics said, good morning, you sexy bastards.
Good morning. What's going on, man? Setting up some racks. Or, tanks on a rack. Ugh. Apparently I'm dropping on twist tie. Nibblets. Sniglets. I don't know what these things are called. Oh.
Mick M said, Hi, everyone. EU Parliament Election Day here in Sweden. But what is the important gravel voting all about?
Oh, yeah. Whether we use Patty's gravel in these tanks or leave them bare bottom.
World said I had an aquarium in my bedroom as a kid most of my life. I do not keep one in there now. I've never had a tank in my bathroom. That's just weird.
Yeah.
Yes, I had a waterbed from roughly 16 to 30.
I had a waterbed for a while too. Sprung a leak and I had to get rid of it. It was
Salient
interesting.
Aquatics said stay bent over, but turn towards the camera.
Oh, thanks. All right. That should be good. That's good. That's good. This is on this rack, this row done for now. Put the tanks on here. Bump, 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 bump. Yeah, perfect. There. There. Works. All right. Let's take this. Move this off for now.
Mickham said, well, that's a no-brainer. All in for Patty.
All in for bed. There you go. We could do it in those, you know. These are pretty much going to end up being fry hatching tanks, I believe. So I don't really plan on scaping these. Or if I do, maybe I'll just do the top ones, the rimless ones, to kind of make them more of a decorative tank. And maybe the fiver for the hatching of the fishes. I don't know. So many options. Okay. So we need this light over there.
Master Aquatics. Just call me Eduardo, said of Foxy's
Eduardo.
fishes I just heard from a poll. Dancing freak in chat that you had Blackmore's breed and had Fry. And now he has 8 of them by Jeff Kane.
Nice.
Victor
Well,
C.
congrats.
said, thanks for live streaming depths unknown.
Sure thing, man. Thanks for being here. I mean, I'm just hanging out in my fish room, doing my thing. But I'm glad you guys are along for the ride because it, you know, it makes life interesting. I've been doing this for a while, this like aquarium stuff, so I'm not trying to say I'm an expert.
Fishyman64 said, those lights will need adequate for
Yeah. But yeah, as far as keeping fish as a hobby, man, well, see, that was one of the things Patty always had a problem with, people calling this a hobby. It's not a hobby. Have a dog is a hobby. Pets, commitment, life form, care. So probably treat it like that. However, I've been doing this, you know, it's something I've been interested in since I was 11. Well, probably 10, but I start counting at 11. So I just turned 51.
Bionic Bigfoot said, those lights will need adequate
It's
for
40
BBA.
years, man. They will be. That's all I need them for, man. That's all we're going to use them for anyway. Come on now, you know.
Master Aquatics. Just call me Eduardo said I've been keeping fish as a hobby since I was in the 4th grade.
Yeah, since sixth grade. Well, I've been keeping fish, but I didn't get in, like, I had a fish tank. I've had a fish tank since I can remember. Okay. But as a hobby, I didn't really start getting, like, hobby-ish till middle school, 6th grade. That was the first. Ran into some other nerds that had fish tanks, and then it was just on from there. And it was nothing but Voltron and fish tanks, man. Shout out Voltron. What is going on? I'm trying to make sure I don't tangle this wire up with all the other stuff.
Fishyman64 said, it's not a hobby, it's a way of life.
That's right. All right, let me put this other light up. Is that one on? Yeah, that's on. Yeah, so 40 years. That's how long I've been doing this as a hobby. So I've learned a thing or two.
Master Aquatics, just call me Eduardo, said multi-tank syndrome since then as well, so about 50 years or so.
Apparently Patty has never taken off the protective film. Good to know. That might improve the lumens. Does this one have it on too? I don't know.
Fishyman64 said, it's who
It
we
is on
are.
this one.
We are fish people.
It is on the first one. Means it's on this one too? Yes. Well, I guess that's good. Like brand new lights now. Oh, I can't get this one. Maybe there isn't one on this one. Like there is.
Whipsworld said maybe the difference between fish and dogs is people tend to get bored with their fish and trade them out for something new.
Yeah.
And you just don't do that with dogs. Or
Yeah.
cats, I guess.
Well, you know, there's people out there that probably do. That's the sad part. Probably people out there trade out their pets like, trust me, where do you think I got Monty from? Nugs. Well, that's a story for not on the live stream, okay? But Monty was somebody's cat until they kicked him out.
Fishyman64 said,
Well, they
embrace
always
you, fish
kick 'em out.
geekdom.
I never had him in, but
Master
tired of 'em.
Aquatics. Just call me Eduardo said, and now that we are connected with each other via YouTube, we share our wildest fantasies.
yeah. Whoa now. Do we? Are you sure? Alright. Got plastic cover off on that one. There's probably still a little remnant in this corner here. I can feel it. Oh. There we go. Set that there for now. Oh, I got this like plastic will stop sticking to me. I just pulled it off of that one. On this one. I don't think there is. It's on here really good.
Master Aquatics, just call me
Nope,
Eduardo
there is.
said with our aquarium hobby. Jason, not your sick, perverted TDS testing Viagra.
Don't judge me. Nope, the protective film's on this one too. Not no more. Alright, cool.
Mickey said, my Sunday got even better now. I just got a positive mail. I'm getting some eggs of a Procatopus species from a friend visiting town tomorrow.
Oh, nice.
Fishyman64 said, we are the
That's
fish
awesome.
needs, we are the fish geeks, we are the lovers of fish.
Tell him, Fishy Man. That sounds awesome. Did that make him get any eggs? I don't just okay. Is it? No. Down there. Don't call me. I know where it's at. I found it.
Oinkmaster Supreme forever said, do you have an aquatic plant that grows very easily? Because we live not that far from each other. I assume
True.
that your water might be close to mine out of the tap. Hardwell water, 8.2 pH.
Yeah,
Fishyman64
I don't have
said
well
there is
water,
no
but I
one
do
else
have
like
high.
us. We are the fishymen.
We are the Fishy Man. Yeah. I'm not in well water, but I do have hard water. So my pH kind of usually settles around 7.8, 7.6. It fluctuates sometimes, but yeah, that's usually the average. And Yeah, a lot of KH, a lot of GH.
Master Aquatics. Just call me Eduardo said, and we are
So,
richer than
plants.
most non-fish keepers. We are so rich. We breed to share our lovers' fry.
I got a lot of crypts that do really well for me. Like Lutea, Crypt Lutea, and Wendetai, I think are the two species that I have that I usually. I have like a tank over there that I've had. That's where I've got my originals from. I'm pretty much spread them to every tank in the entire fish room. Guppy grass also does pretty good for me too, because that seems to be more of a hard water plant. Whoops. I am going to. Where does it tie this? Aren't hanging down in front of the. Cool. Then we can do the lid, whatever. These are the on-off buttons. I'm just gonna dangle the angle.
Mickham said the
Angle of the
Procotopus
dangle.
species are rare over here. Not many breeding them. They place their eggs in small cracks. In rocks, gravel, or roots, I believe.
Nice. That sounds awesome. Well, I'm glad you got them, man. I don't know anything about them, honestly. I don't even know what that kind of fish is. Without Google, I'm not in a position to Google at the moment. But man, I know how that is when you get some fish you've been looking for or excited about. That's the thing, man. That's what makes this hobby. Keeps you going.
Master Aquatics, just call me Eduardo, said yes. Jason got 240 galpons going as well with guppy grass from GoFlow, and soon adding cherry barbs and vampire swordtails for breeding purposes.
Sweet. Nice. I'm gonna let's move that cord. Let me grab all this trash I left over here. Okay. Oh, we might end up not
Skull
doing a whole
Aquatics
lot
said
here
it's a
today.
lampi killie, I think.
Oh, cool. Very cool. All right, let me grab a phone. Let's check time. All right, we're like down to an hour here. Less than. We only done a whole anything. We haven't done anything today. We moved some, set up a rack. Holy cow. There.
Mickham said it is a lampi kind of fish.
Nice.
I believe LRB had them in a tank before he moved to Florida.
Okay, okay. Those are cool. I definitely think those are neat fish. Yeah, and you're over in, you said Sweden, so yeah. That could be hard to find some. I'm sure there's all sorts of like weird things that you can get over there that are like possible for us to get. I think we're good. The other two lights I have can just rest on the lids if I get this working. Now this is interesting because this only is meant to fit in the corner. I'm thinking there should have been two of those. Otherwise, it's gonna have to sit like this. Jesus. It's still like a little too shy. Oh, you know what? I bet you if I put one of these here, would work. Do it in this corner. A little too low. Makes me nervous. This might want to have a lid, right? It's got to be a better way. Bet you I could 3D print something. Dun dun
Taylor
dun.
said there should be 2 of those bars on the side.
Yeah, you'd think there would be, right? I guess I don't have them. Wherever they were probably in something that we didn't move. Well, the only thing I have left is this box. So unless it's in this box, we ain't getting it. Maybe I can order them. That would probably solve the whole problem too. Or through, like I said, 3D print it. If I have one, I can just reverse the model and then.
Oink Master Supreme Forever said to all dads in chat, Happy Father's Day on Sunday of this coming weekend.
Oh yeah, that's next weekend, folks. Don't worry, I'll be here. I'm not leaving you guys. Celebrate with me. Probably be going out afterwards. Nope, nothing in there. Alright. Well, in the interest of trying to get the show on the road, let me see what the poll says.
Mikium said, I believe they get almost 2 inches. So I'd say it's an easier fish to keep in community tanks compared to the sensitive, smaller lamp eyes.
Oh, yeah. Yeah. Dig it. All right, let's end this poll. Did it end? Okay. 83% say you reuse. All right. Well, there we go. I guess we can stick it in one of these tanks. Well, let's think about this for a second here. There's probably really only enough gravel for 2 tanks. Maybe we do the rimless tanks up top here. Maybe we make them less of a hatching tank and more of a, maybe we get something cool for them. Got options, man. We got options. Take this off for now. Let me see what we get. This is just. I feel like this could be. Just gotta get the measurements down. Probably one of these. That would be the. Huh. We'll think about this. Set that there. Set those there. Here's this gravel. Whoa.
3G said no paint on bottom or back.
No paint on the bottom or the
Skull
back.
Aquatics said you could always 3D print some brackets.
Yep, that's what I was thinking. Somebody's on the same page here. I'm gonna take a little bit of this out. Too much gravel in there. Need some for the other tank, right? Let's move these lids. I'm just gonna put it here for now. Ugh. Might have to cap some of this. There's not enough in this one. So I'm going to take some of this one, put it in that one. Probably cap it with sand or something too. Oh, it's pretty even. This one still feels like it has a little more, but I don't think it's really going to matter. Enough. Utaginuk. All right. Oh no. Just when you thought it was safe. There we go. That's pretty much all of it. All right, moving on. I don't think we're going to be worrying about. I gotta figure out this lid situation. Well, let's see. Do the lids fit on the tanks without the braces? Yes, quite easily. Perfect. Oh my god. Didn't break them. This one fit on there. Yeah, that one fits good too. Sure. Well, that's actually kind of sketchy. Like that one, like kind of wants to fall in. Then we got this one. That one's good too. Then we got the two for the ones up there. We got one for that one, and we don't have a lid on the other one. So, okay, cool. So we got everything. What do I need to do? It's 11:20. I was gonna do the worm stuff, but honestly, I can wait a little bit because I did mix soil a little too wet, so it could stand to dry out for a couple days. So maybe I just let it dry out till next week, and we work on that. We just, the worms will be fine.
Why are we
by
always
another
yelling?
week.
Said hello, people. I don't
What's
think we
up,
thank
man?
Jason enough for wearing a hat.
Well, thanks for being here, Huawei. Out of all the people in the fish fam, you are one. All right, what do we got? The worms. All right, we need to do the mops. Sorry, my French. Maybe we should just set these up. Whatever, we got time. Let's do it. All right, now we're gonna need some water. I was gonna use a lot of RO water, kind of make these tanks softer. So, yes, step one. Let's empty some jugs and start setting up airlines. All right, because we're gonna need some sort of filtration. Just gonna use my little, so I don't mess up too much of the gravel. Sorry, I'm blocking the camera here. Can't even see what I'm doing. Using this trusty handy dandy chemical resistant fill thingy.
Yeah. Mickam said, and now you just need to spike up the viewer stats on YouTube. I put up a short vid named How to Get a New Rack in 1 Hour. LOL.
Show me your racks. Exactly. And I just need a thumbnail of somebody in a bikini and 1 million views. Well, the good news is these are only 5-gallon tanks, so it's pretty easy to fill. If I do 2 gallons, 2.5 gallons, I'm going to do 3 gallons and then 2 gallons, yeah. So let me start filling these jugs up. I will use my handy dandy liquid level sensor. It's one of these things that you send for water comes in contact with the probes. It does that thing. This was meant for blind people, sight impaired people. That you stick it in your coffee mug, and so you don't have to burn your fingertip figuring out if you're gonna overflow your coffee mug or not. The thing just sends an alarm. Speaking of coffee, it's time for some depths unknown coffee. coffee out of the Depths Unknown coffee mug. I am sponsored by him. Alright, I don't want to put that in my pocket. Got some water going there. We need air. Air. So we got 6, 7 tanks here. Thanks. Now, we can dig in
Master
the old...
Aquatics, just call me Eduardo, said, hi. Why are we always yelling? I hope you are fully awake, but if you're not, you'll be sleeping through
Good
this
question,
one.
Eduardo. Why are you always yelling, Eduardo? Tell me about this. Okay, okay. Pickle something here. What else is in here? Is anything else that works on here? Hey, wait a second.
Alishan A.S. said, dry BB a coffee.
Brewed. What's that other coffee stuff that you feed to like these cats or bats or
Master
whatever
Supreme
it is?
forever said, anybody's dad have those fish keeper jokes? Example, my dad is forever saying, your fish are starving, you need to feed them more. I can see right through them. The fish in question, my glass cats.
Well, maybe.
Mickham said, it's
Maybe
the
I
way
just
to
don't
get
know.
easy viewers, I'm afraid. And
All right.
perhaps not the kind of viewers you want.
Hey, this one is 8. This would be perfect, actually, right? Or maybe we should split it up a little bit better. Maybe we do 4 and 3. 2 4s, and then we can separate
Master
the
Aquatics. Just call
air
me
up
Eduardo,
there.
said I'm not yelling. Rachel is. I just use caps for a crack on exhibit.
There was no cracking, was there? Let's hope not. I have this clear. This is like that silicone tube too. This is kind of like quality tubing here. It's clear. Maybe we'll use it since I'm not using any backgrounds at the moment. Yeah, why not? Check valves. Throw one of them in there. Maybe we throw the check valve. Let's throw the check valve. Here is the gap.
Why are we always yelling? Said Jason uses me to talk dirty to him when he's alone.
We're gonna put airline tubing on that valve.
Victor C. said, nice coffee mug merchandise, depths unknown.
Thanks, man. We are going to put the check valve. Oi. Oh, here's a zip tie I dropped. Might need this. It's in my back pocket, so you know it's there. Oh, that made me dizzy. Set this here. It's not a bad idea. Grab that from there.
Thank you, Master Aquatics. Just call me Eduardo very much for the 20 gifted memberships.
Wow. Thank you, Edward. I appreciate that. Thank you, thank you. Can't go wrong with that. Congrats to everyone who got a membership. Hope to see you around. Is that tight enough? That is tight enough. Cool. So that'll stay there. Let's close all these valves for now. Let us run this. Underneath and over so I can get to that side. I'm going to need something to cut.
3G said hashtag check valve.
Hashtag check valve. Honestly, there are actually some pretty, everybody's like, get away with it. You do that, and then till one day you find water coming out of your air pump, and then you realize that, hey, I was an idiot. I should use some check valves. But, I'm guilty of it. Sometimes some of these I don't have check valves on. Some of these tanks.
Alishana said, nice Eduardo. Interesting to see the lurkers.
It is interesting, right? Yeah, I guess that does highlight who the workers are. Because you wouldn't have gotten something if you were never here, remember, right? You have to be.
Why are we always yelling? Said, guess who didn't get picked?
Uh-oh. You know, I never get picked for those either, and I think it's because I don't know. I've tried opting into that stuff, and I've been members of people's streams for a long time. But or whatever, drivers. Yeah, I'm not entirely sure what the criteria is there. Here, all right. So that check valve is in. Put this on here. Let's get it. That's one thing about this silicone tubing. It's really hard to get it. Use the weight of itself to push it on because it's so flexible. Let's open that all the way.
Here comes the rain again,
What have I done?
falling on my head like a memory, falling on my head like a new emotion.
Alishana said I could
Pum
turn on the gift
pum pum,
acceptance.
pum pum pum, pum pum pum, pum pum pum.
By the way, I do have the gift membership thing on. I think it's because I actually have YouTube Red or whatever is paid YouTube. I think that's why I don't get it. Paying for YouTube. Maybe I have money to pay for that membership. But figure as somebody uses YouTube a lot, I should probably. They don't have to deal with ads. None of that junk. It's actually kind of nice. Not that much money. Not like incredibly expensive. Not exactly cheap either. But there are ways to get it cheaper. But we're not going in that on a live stream where I can implicate myself. So just know if you know somebody who has a student, it's cheaper for students. What is going on with this stupid junk? Maybe we don't use this hose. Holy cow.
Master Aquatics, just call me Eduardo said. What do you mean we have to pay for others' memberships? It's not free to gift.
No, it's not free to gift. No. That's not what I was talking about. What are you talking about? You confused me. No, he's at it again. Alright, she does have a ton of air stones here, but I'm really just going to use the never clogged ones because they're a whole lot easier to maintain than these. Although I guess for as many as she has in there, I could throw them away and going. Right now I'm just going to put air. These might just get hooked up to, well, not the filter. You know what? Maybe we just do that. We'll do that on this one. This was the filter. Jesse. Little tiny little filters. This one actually is still wet. So the duckweed. See you, duckweed. Alright, where'd that go? Of course.
Master Aquatics, just call me Eduardo said I was asking a question, Rachel, you moron, not a statement.
Rachel.
Congratulations, Oink Master Supreme Forever on the membership milestone.
Yay.
Oink Master Supreme Forever has been an extraordinary aquarist for 7 months.
I like the accent he suddenly got. That's funny. And congrats. Thanks for being there. Alright. Put this on. Put that on. Stick this in here. Slack. Turn it on. Ooh, it's too much. Oh, we got an alarm. Isn't it funny how everything happens all at once? Be right back. Alright. Got. I'm gonna use one more of these. This will be 3 gallons of this. No water dripping off of here. Is this thing leaking?
Alishana said, assume only fishermen activate fishermen and sweet dreams.
Yup, that's the only Fishymon, thank God. And that might be one person too many. Alright, this is like pure RO here. We'll let that keep filling up. Maybe we top this off. Walk away. Start the next one. And now we got that gang valve set up for 4 tanks. The other thing we need to do is set up gang valve for just top this up. Mix in for a minute. Set this over here for now. That chooch. Next. Stuff, because it's sitting so long, it's gotten like this weird bend to it. Alright, so. Oh, I have that airstone in my pocket.
Alishan S said, so those are fry tanks, Jason.
Yeah, these are going to be, well, yeah, why not? Not sure. These top ones might be something different. Yeah, something leaning towards fry tanks at the moment. That's why I'm trying to keep them a little softer. But, you know, I don't have that problem with eggs hatching like I was.
Mickham said, nice work, Jason. Looking
Thanks, man.
great.
Thanks. Appreciate that. Let that go. We need some water for that tank. We can some tubes going to there, some stones. Actually, what I should do is plug in the gang for the bottom. All right. Back pocket. You have a gang in your pocket, or you just happy to see me? On now. This side. Gonna have the same thing going there as we did over there. Need zip tie. Put them back in here. What? Oh no. The heart. Oh, here it is. Moment when you thought you put it away, but you didn't.
Darlene's tank said, Jansen, I received my package Monday.
Right on.
Everything was fabulous. Those were the
Awesome.
best spawning mops I ever seen. Thank you so much.
Thanks. You're welcome, and I'm glad you like them. Hopefully you can get a lot of use out of them. Yeah, I tried to make them something that, you know, I would want to use. Well, they are something I do use. I made them for myself. You know, I figured they're good enough for me. Some others might like it too. Don't mind me. I got a zip tie in my mouth. My teeth. That's awesome. I hope you enjoy. Zipped. Ripped. Alright, cool. That's good enough for that. Probably don't need this one. It's back in the thing. Now we need the check valve. Check valve. Check. 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 Check 1, 2. Alright, we're gonna do this the same way we did last time. Feed it up that way. On the other side, I'll grab one of the check valves. Scissors right here in case I need it. Bear with me a second. This way. Alright. Just gotta cut a piece of this off. So we're gonna put the valve. Pinched right there. Pinch. This way. Stream. Stream. Stick this on there. Perfect. Let's open it up. Uh-oh. Don't want to rattle. That's one thing we do not want. Did bump this thing around. Now it's hot.
Alishan asks said if anyone is looking for golden pearls, your fish stuff has them back in stock.
Sweet. Golden pearls are awesome. I use it all the time. Right here. Golden pearls. 550 microns. That's the small stuff. That's like powder. Turn that down a little. Too much air chooching out of that. Alright, cool. So this needs water. So now theoretically I just got to put the air stones in the air to all the tanks. So this should be relatively easy from here on out. Just let's see how fast we can do this. Do I have any more air stones? They never close, I should say. Nope, nope. Nope. Yes. I don't think I have enough to do 3. 2, 3. Some used ones. That's a T. T. Here's a used one. So 4. And we just need 1, 2. We need 5. Oh, looks like number 5 is out of luck. Time for some more never clog air stones, huh? Well, it's not like I don't have a ton of air stones right here. They're just those weird ones. Well, they're the traditional one. But I'll put the weird one in this tank. Most of these are gonna get filters in it. These are probably all gonna get changed out. Like small little. If I should have. She had more of those little filters. I don't know what happened to them all. I think a lot of them just got tossed. It's trash. This is trash. We're using this. I can go back in there. I can go back in there. I can go back in there. Heck, maybe I should put these in where Patty's container is and then use that. It's probably a better idea. It's trash. We'll do that in a minute. Let's finish this first, though. Alright, we're going to use this for the bottom ones. So this will be 3. It's 3. We may have to, trim up, tie up, hide some of these a little bit better, maybe. But for now, this will work. I'm also going to run out of this silicone clear. Here's some more. Boom. here. But I figure if I, end up running like sponge. Actually, I do have an aquarium co-op sponge filter, the one that has that lift tube thingy on it that I got from her, from Patty. Come on now. Oh, we got an alarm. Hang on a second. I will mute myself.
Master Aquatic has just called me, Eduardo said. Right, correct. Now she'll haunt your pole dancing balls for 2 weeks.
Okay. Okay. Good to know. Some more RO. Chooch. Alright, let's keep going. Keep filling, keep going, knocking stuff all over the place. Alright, we got that one in, we got that one in. This one, probably start opening this one too. That one's gonna chooch. Go. Let's turn that. Thing about those linear piston ones that get hot, like they're very cheap, they're very efficient, they are loud, they do get hot, but they do pump a lot of
3G
air.
said Patty's petite tank snuff said.
That's right. Got the petite tanks. Alright, so we got the air in that one. We need to do this one and then the bottom two. Okay, cool. Let's do that one next. And then we have that whole side done as far as the gang is concerned. Still. Jeez. Air stones are probably going to change anyway, or whatever, be swapped out for filters or whatever. Not entirely sure. I'm just trying to get air there, and we can always rack that stuff around later. Right? Right. Never been wrong, man. I was wrong once. Alright. That should be good with those. All that should have air. I'm out of those clear tubes. I do have the black stuff over here. We gotta measure this. Big old 300-foot roll. I just replaced this roll too. I can't believe I went through 300 feet of this already. And I'm on to like the second 300 feet. So, stone. I need to do these two tanks. Let's do. This is number one. Honestly, I'll probably use the lid like that most often. Keep that going like that. Well, take some of that slack. Right around there. Yes. Little slacks, bluish. Going. There.
Mickham said, are you putting the lower tanks a bit more in front so you can reach in easier?
Yeah, I can. I mean, nothing's filled yet. I'm just trying to get things plumbed. Right? That works for me there. Yeah, these small tanks are pretty forward. Kind of spanning. Should probably stand a bit closer. Why not? That one. And that one. Cool. One more. We accomplished quite a bit here, honestly. We can get this all plumbed out, aired up, whatever. Have a lid. That. And up to there-ish. Plenty of slack. Oh my god. Go. Ta-da! All right, cool. Should be all there. Put this hose away. Let's put this away. Let's get rid of this junk. This trash I generated. Wait. Okay. That's that. That's that. That's all that. Now we just need to wait. The RO. This is trash, this is trash, this is trash. This can go back in that room. Actually, for my 3D printer, little snips. Yeah. We might need some new snips here. Weird. All right. We have got to figure out what time. We're getting down to the wire. 10 minutes. All right, man. We're going to wrap this up. I don't think we're going to be able to get everything done today, at least on camera. I still got to move mops around, but
Whips World said, "Are you going
afterwards.
to leave them bare bottom?" If you said that already, my apologies.
I don't know, actually. I'm not entirely sure what I'm doing with these. I you know, I probably put at least like, I try to not keep all my, and the fry tanks. Maybe just sand, fine layer or something, so that they can't see through the light coming up from beneath. I'll probably do that. I got enough substrate in these other tanks, or this bin over here, that I could probably put some maybe pull filter sand or something in the bottom, just to give it a little something something, you know. But yeah, it's gonna take a while for that RO to fill up. I'm gonna do pretty much this. Oh yeah, we should see what this TDS is. It's been a few minutes. It's probably stirred around enough. And I'm probably just gonna do the same thing. Fill them up.
Skull
to
Aquatic said some
3
least killy
gallons.
fish would go good in one of those tanks.
Bad idea. Not a bad idea. But I think I'm gonna fill them up 3 gallons of RO and then top it off with tap water. For 2 gallons, I'll probably just do a gallon of each, and then top it off with the RO water or tap water. That's gonna be a process for pretty much all day. It's gonna take a while to generate that. This is 3, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 13 more gallons to go. Gotten 3 done so far, and I had 2 of them ready already. Or 4, I'm sorry. 4 done. So only 2 of them filled up in this time. This one will be filled up real soon. But yeah, other than that, what else? I didn't do the worms. They can wait. Like I said, I gotta let this soil dry out a little bit. I kind of oversaturated it. I'm probably gonna have to dump some water out of there too, because it's still kind of like too wet. So let that go. Next week, I guess. Stay tuned. We'll see what happens. I will try over the course of today to get these tanks set up. Mops moved into them. I don't think the water temp is going to be like the room will get obviously. Tanks will warm up to room temp. And I don't think it's that cold in here. Too cold for mops. We'll see. Some of the mops I'm just going to put outside in the tubs, hopefully, and we'll go from there. But I'm gonna probably end up cutting out early here a little bit, a couple minutes, because I got some lunch plans with the sun.
It takes forever to generate or any kind of volume. It takes it most of the day to get a 5-gallon bucket filled.
Oh wow, no, mine's a little bit better than that.
3G said a layer of gravel, just enough cover bottom, works well in fry tanks.
Yeah, that's pretty much. I was thinking more like sand, probably, because I'll look at what I got. I'm not gonna buy stuff for it. I'll use whatever I have left over. So if I got gravel, it'll be gravel. If I got sand, it'll be sand. I'm easy, right? Easy like Sunday morning. Easy like this stream. But yeah, like I said, I got the kid coming today for lunch, so we're gonna do that. I'll probably get out here a little early so I can kind of clean up, set up. Ooh, just when I thought I was out.
Mickham said, thanks for streaming and sharing, Jason.
No
Have a
problem,
great Sunday
man.
and a great week, everyone.
You too, man. Appreciate everyone being here. Appreciate you being here. I'm gonna dump this water in there real quick while I'm still talking. Stuff must flow. I really need to get that, I need to get a longer tube for that RO unit, and then I can just pretty much just bring that to the tanks and then fill it from there, you know? Alright guys, I'm gonna keep filling up, keep going. Do it again next week, I guess.
Victor
Next
C
week's
said bye,
Father's
Jason.
Day. We'll see you all then. Guys, any questions, comments, please leave them down below.
Master Aquatics. Just call me Eduardo said thank you. Jason and all in chat for another great easy stream.
Thank you.
Whips World said thanks for keeping the inspiration to keep on keeping in the fish room.
Yeah, man. Thank you for all being here to keep me keeping on in this fish room. Some days it's hard. I understand how that goes. But yeah, guys, questions, comments, leave them below. Anything you want to talk to me about, discuss, see, whatever, email me here.
Fishymun64 said, keep chooching.
Keep chooching. And hit that like button on the way out if you haven't subscribed.
Kalish said, thanks for the stream, Jason.
I don't know what to do.
Hello to everyone I missed while lurking. Have a wonderful day and be excellent to each other.
Exactly. Be excellent to each other. And on that note, see y'all next time. Have a good day. Take care. See y'all. Bye.